Yo, what's up, guys? It's been a while. Did you guys miss my voice? Well, don't tell me that. Go tell that to a real girl. I bet you never done that before. Anyways, I found pinkward in soloq today. That was pretty fun. I carried the hell out of him. And as you know, I took a long ass break, but I'm back now. I'll be uploading more consistently. We've been on that grind again. We've been playing pretty well. And honestly, I think I've become better at improving and becoming a better player. But speaking of becoming a better player and improving, in my previous video, if you haven't saw already, I said that if you comment your least favorite top matchup for Yone, then you'll get a chance to win a 1 hour coaching session with me for free. Yeah, make sure to check that out. And make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we were actually filled mid this game, but it's no big deal. We got pinkward, the top lane, and then it's like we're up against Renekton. It's not too bad of a matchup. I've already told you guys, or I've done a couple videos on this already, so you guys can check that out if you want. Pinkward got top. I was filled mid. I was gonna say something like, oh, if it's pinkward, I'll take it. He's the better top laner, clearly, so he will carry me. But, that didn't end up happening. And at this point, I was actually AFK, because I wanted to see pinkward's stream, just to make sure it was him. And yeah, it was actually him. Against Renekton level 1. Just try to poke him. Don't get hit by his Q. Free. Got his bone plating off. With his Q3, we can Q hit him. I didn't agree for an auto here because I didn't want him to get my bone plating just yet. I didn't want to auto him to the end. So it's okay if we lose some minions here. No big deal. Keeping the wave even or pushing into you is good enough. I did want to get to level 2 before him here. Sadly, I missed that. Make sure to punish him for his CS timings. He gets my bone plating off, but we don't let him get that for free. He did hit level 2, so gets E off, but him doing that does really a little damage because he doesn't have W to get the full combo off. Just continue pushing him. No big deal. After hitting level 3, things get a little different. You have to make sure you keep your distance from him. From there, I decided to Q him and not Renekton, because if you Q'd him, then or if you Q'd the minion, then there's a chance he ease up into you and just W's you, and you lose a lot of health. Though I guess he could have still done it, but it's like slightly better. The general rule is keep 1 ease distance away from him. And if, unless you have a Q stack already, it's not a big deal that we lose bone plating here. He tries to freeze this. I'm not too worried about Hecarim, because I know at this HP, even if Hecarim comes, Briar is probably able to help me, or I'll be able to hold him off just fine. And Hecarim shows up, missing the scuttle. This kind of sucks, but luckily we just Q away. If Hecarim came upwards, we probably would have died for it. I honestly thought he would be topside just because I didn't see him at scuttle, but it's okay. I get a shield bash damage off there, but it didn't work. You do see me hovering bot side because we know Hecarim is top, but if he wanted to gank us, we probably still could have gotten us. I'm not too worried though, because I know I have an HP advantage. Renekton holds W here, and then he does big damage, but he didn't flash me for some reason. I mean, even if he did, I followed the flash and would have traded. But because he didn't flash, we end up getting lucky here. Kill him. Nothing to say about that. He eased up into our face. We had a stack of Q. Here I wanted to get Berserkers because they were like a solid gold. I could have gotten Berserkers and refills, but that would have been good like 3 seasons ago. So I changed my mind. I ended up getting 2 daggers and a recurve bow. Here I'm not too scared of him because the lane is really long. If he ease up into me, I'll probably be able to chase him either way, and I was 1 away from 6, so I was kind of just waiting for that. Morgana comes to gank here. I messed up a little bit. I feel like I should have just ulted earlier when he was rooted. I didn't though, and he kind of just flashes away. That was my bad. It's like a bad habit of mine. I always say this, but I end up never fixing it, so something to think about. I don't know. Morgana staying any further is kind of just trolling me, but I won't comment too much on that. Oh, we also find Hecarim, but I reacted a bit slow. And here, I realized that he doesn't have any abilities left, and I could chase him easily, so I just kill him. And then, Renekton could have gotten W off, but I guess he used E, so he couldn't chase. This guy is filled, so he's not going to be playing too well, but oh well. Oh, that rhymes. And anyways, I agreed for a fucking cannon here, and I died for it. But no big deal. It's still good for us overall. This guy comes here just to troll my XP. I don't know why I get really angry here. I even say dog. Because him coming doesn't really do anything. The reason why Renekton didn't come up earlier is because he doesn't have, he couldn't proc my bone plating. And then him walking up here just makes no sense, so I just beat the shit out of him. But yeah, your bone plating is basically like your get out of jail card. Like, it'll save you from whatever the hell Renekton's damage is. Because if W hits like full bone plating, that's like no damage. And especially if it has rage, then he does even less damage. At this point, I'm not very scared. Him going boots first and only 2 daggers because he doesn't have a lot of HP. And we were kind of lucky earlier that he decided to use what the hell happened here? I tried to kite a bit longer, but I didn't have enough range. I said before that it's not good to do this usually, but I think I'm pretty fed, so it doesn't matter. But if he was good, he would have gotten my bone plating out and then just left. I mean, this still played at D1, so he's like a decent player, of course. But yeah. Here we know Hecarim coming, and we also see Briar coming, so I actually wanted to bait, but Briar was a bit slow, so I had to back off. But then we find this pretty nice angle on R. I did sadly miscue here, or else we could have killed him as well. No big deal though. I don't think it was possible to dive in here, even if I didn't get turret aggro. He just ease away, or he just W's me, and then ease away. Either way. I don't know why people keep trying to edge me like that. If I'm leaving, I'm leaving. If I know I can't kill you, and he doesn't have the range, he comes in my range, he dies, and this is just stupidity. I probably could have W flashed first. It was probably like better. But, you know, I'm getting old now. Wanted to test my damage here, but he's actually surprisingly tanky for some reason. Even though he only has Spear Shojin. At this point, the game was still pretty even. Because bot lane and top lane didn't exactly have an advantage at this point. Though we do find another skirmish here on them, because Renekton was mid still, and then we find a nice angle on both Karthus and Hecarim. And then just like bot side was pretty much like cooked for them, and then we kind of just left top to sit in the 1v1. It wasn't possible to kill him here because he had R anyways. I tried to step back to see if he would turn W me, but he just ended up using R instead, which is also fine. But yeah, getting R out was all we needed Now it sets up for a kill, but jungler comes. And he at this point I was really shocked because I thought we had the thing in the bag. I mean, even though we lost the 3 kills one, I thought we would for sure get the jungle objectives one, and soon enough I get hurt, but then I was like, what? And then I guess top turret wasn't doing too good, bot turret was doing too good either, and the Morgana still kept roaming for whatever reason. I actually could have bought an Quiver here instead of getting tier 2 boots. It's not necessary. I would have roamed, but I know that if Fire hits this, it doesn't matter. He kills them either way. They don't need me. I wouldn't get there in time either way. And if he doesn't hit it, they would just leave. And this is new meta, by the way. Like, just Mundo getting 0 armor and spamming the hell out of HP. Like, I played one earlier against a different Mundo too, who also went like a similar build of just stacking pure HP, and I just go Bork. He goes like full intended lane, and then I was like 16. Like, I was like full build at like 20 minutes or something. I was like 6 levels up. They were just cooked. I got a quadra kill. Like, I swear if he built 1 armor item, it wouldn't have been that bad. I mean, even here, right? I didn't quite have enough damage. But you can see that Mundo really can't do much in front of Yone. It's really important that you make sure you farm. Because if you don't, you fall behind. I think one of the big reasons, I mean, it's like common sense, right? To you that sounds like common sense, but the thing is, people don't do that. Like, if you're able to consistently keep like 10 CS per minute and still be able to do everything, like, that's how you get an edge on your opponent, right? But if you stop farming, your level stays there. You can't just keep fighting all the time. I mean, if you're in a game where the tempo's really fast and people are fighting all the time, I guess it doesn't matter. But, you know, if you can, you should be farming all the time. Just like, do whatever you can. Here, as long as you keep your distance, he won't really do much, and he's too scared to do anything anyways. And another thing I like to do is just take whatever camps I have available to me, like Grubs here, the enemy jungle.
An enemy has been slain. They always resist redemption.
Fire here. And I knew he was gonna W me there. That's why I decided to just click R. It's like their habit, right? They want to get away, so what are they gonna do? They're gonna stun you, and then they'll try to run away. Here, I didn't TP because I didn't think he was gonna do it fast enough, and I see Shaco coming back. But then you look at it, and it's like, what? He's already gotten half of it down. And then by the time I got there, it was too late. And I guess like the bundle matchup isn't exactly good for Shaco either. I know tries to lose, but it's already too late. You just beat the crap out of him. There isn't much skill involved here. Unstoppable. From here, I just go straight at Herald. There isn't anything they can really do to stop me. Hecarim is bought for whatever reason, and Briar Arts. It's it. Guess you can rotate this and come as well. And then Hecarim is still bought. We don't know where Renekton is, but it doesn't really matter in this scenario. He shows mid anyways. Yeah, like Jana's like, what is our jungler doing? Why isn't he helping mid? Our Kai'Sa's mad that like Karthus is like really OP. And honestly, I wasn't trying to make fun of his English or something. I honestly didn't know what PWE meant, and I thought he was being legit. But turns out it was just typo. Wow! I decided that it was not worth my time to walk all the way top lane, so I did not listen to my jungler. I decided to just drop it mid, have Kaisa deal with it, then I just head straight at Adacon. Kaisa was like fighting for her life. Still didn't work though. I see this, I just TP in because I realized that I was not going to make it in time, even though it's not a lot of distance. I try to find an angle, but there's like really only one angle that hits one person. I didn't really like that. I kind of whiff here. I only hit one person, but at least still have R, right? So I just cleaned that up. And then we have to keep chasing because there's just Renekton left. It's not exactly easy for just a Shaco, but I guess they didn't really need me. I just went in for like assists and more gold because I'm greedy and I wanted to kill steal that one. At this point, you might want to base, but let me tell you, you should not base. You should keep doing what I told you earlier. Keep farming. There's no reason for you to base yet. Everyone's dead. There's resources available for you to take. And yeah, just abuse that. Here I almost died. Acrium was like outplaying me pretty hard here. I think I should just use E or something. And then Briar saved my ass. I went in to W him so I don't get hit by Karthus R and die to it. But Mundo ends up finding me anyways. Wow, I saw a time type my bad during this. I tried to like space him, outplay him, but then I ended up walking too close and I just got auto. See, like I did a turn there. I should have turned. She kept walking back. But even if I did like play it well, maybe I could have outplay if I hit the Q. And then I Q3 away into like the next coming minion wave. Wait for W to and like take a hit. And then maybe some miracle happens. I don't know. Probably not, but like, you know, you never know. And this goes to the start of the video where we got the unofficial pentakill that Riot wasn't willing to give me. Because it didn't count as a quadra kill when I killed Renekton. It was just a lousy triple kill. But we find an angle to kill all of them. And then we space Renekton pretty well here. I don't know why he even tried to kill me. I just had better items, more levels, everything. Q him for the slow, and then E away as soon as he goes for you. And then Q3, auto. He's going to turn for W, so we walk back a little bit more. W auto, and then we just space him to death. And then, I don't know if he sees me or not. Maybe he thought I wasn't there? Or maybe he saw me, but then saw me turn away? Anyways, we get everyone there. And him not getting armor just makes it a lot easier for us to deal with. This is where I try to ask Pinkward to be nice. And then he didn't say anything. But in that case, I guess I could turn the video title into I get salty after Pinkward ignores me in solo queue. I don't know. That sounds more interesting. But then it makes me sound like a dickhead. You know, I've not been swearing a lot in this video, so I'm proud of myself for being more civilized. But then that kind of ruins it, no? Here, you shouldn't greet anymore because you don't know where people are. If you keep pushing, they might just like 5-man you and just gangbang your ass. But I'm not gay, so it's not like that. I don't fuck with it. Here I just immediately go Baron because you don't actually need everyone on the enemy to be dead to go for Baron. You just need to be better. You gotta be doing better. That's all you gotta do. And then since they kind of back off and are scared now, we just call Baron. And that pushes our lead even further. So if you're able to find a lead in lane, you gotta just find whatever ways possible you can to just keep making your lead bigger into something that they cannot recover from. And that includes getting every possible objective, getting turrets, gold, every way possible to make you stronger. You might not think it, but every tiny thing matters. And all of these tiny things like eventually lead up to even more. I deemed that it is not necessary for me to be there, so I just go mid. They don't need me. They come mid help anyways. And team is doing pretty well. Yeah, we get a couple kills off them. They kind of just gave up at the end and we end the game. It was not a super hard game in my opinion, but we definitely carried pinkward along with jungle. So yippee!